Welcome to the 164th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. This week, it's moral quandaries, food, and an apology from the heart.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Like a distinguished gentleman.
Better act like it. Oh, quiet.
It's quiet.
Too quiet. At least it's not going.
It's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it.
The distinguished donkey.
Dude, I gotta buy Jack $100 pair of shoes.
You have to?
Yeah, for the team.
Nah.
No, it's all good. I don't mind. $100 is cheap for basketball shoes. They're all gonna wear the same shoes, dude. I can't like let him be the only
Oh,
one.
I forgot. Mr. Rich, it is cheap.
Yeah,
that's
I'm about to sell my fucking lung for it. Between that and now Penny starting dance, we're fucking done.
Oh, you're
yeah.
done. You are done if it comes to dance.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Welcome, one and all. What was that?
I don't know.
Welcome, one and all to the gigantic 1000th episode of the what? Wait, what? Oh, the 164th episode of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Proudly broadcasting live from the palatial EC studios scattered all across the upstate of South Carolina. We're so glad you're here, and you can always catch us on Insta, Facebook, YouTube, X, and all of your favorite podcast platforms. And, of course, blcpodcast.com. Yes. And now, the guy who's in it for the schlong run, it's Fred. I want to give extra emphasis on that.
The schlong run.
Right.
Never going to get old.
Nope.
That's going to be my
It's only
campaign
been-
slogan. When I run for mayor, I'm in it for the schlong run.
Yeah.
2026, baby.
There you
right.
go.
I think that's when
And-
mayors run. I don't
Whoa! Did you see Parker can talk and drink at the same time?
It's fucking amazing.
I-
Yeah, look
dude.
at that shit.
You
Yeah,
didn't know
look
that? I do that all the time. That's how I do it.
Oh damn!
And I said words.
Hey, you did. He's a ventriloquist.
Yep.
He's a ventriloquist.
I'm
He'll
just a
see-
dummy.
What he'll notice when we go back to
I'm
it,
sure I
when
will.
He'll be like, "Oh, that's what they're talking about."
I'm sure it won't be good.
And the guy who,
Ugh,
the guy in blue,
Yeah.
who voted blue,
Oh.
Allan OTB.
There you go. Nope, no clapping. Even better.
Ah,
You can't hear the claps.
No, there's no
No.
claps.
no,
we
no.
make our own
really?
claps. No, we don't care.
You couldn't hear them.
No,
I
we
didn't
can't hear anything.
care.
In case you listeners at home haven't noticed,
The studio audience has left me.
the last few weeks of this show,
Yes.
Allan has not been doing whatever magical things he's supposed to be
What?
doing. That's
I'm
right.
not the one giving the
However,
apology.
hold on.
Like-
This is a build-up.
Allan.
I'm doing what is it? What did Trump call it when he does
he's
rambles
he's
and brings it back
weaving.
together? Yeah,
He's
I'm doing the
weaving.
weave, Allan.
Oh, okay.
So I was telling my chiropractor. No, so Fred, they're eating the
Yeah.
cats.
Eating the
I'm
dog.
not telling you. I think Allan's been eating dogs and hasn't been doing the fucking show. Anyway, so
Allegedly.
over the last couple of weeks, we've had a few issues, and one of us is going to take the what do you call it when the jump on the sword,
Yeah.
take the hit.
I'm
It's
gonna-
not going to be Allan. So that leaves Fred because I'll never apologize for anything.
Yeah, I
Where's
guess
the sad music,
I
Allan?
where's the sad music?
Hold on, he's got to set it up.
Bumpy night.
Oh, that's not
That
it.
is sad.
That is sad
That is-
music. Every time I hear that, I cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here we go again. We have to fill 4 hours. We only publish one. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in BLC land, I must come to you today and apologize. I thought I was being smart. I thought I was being thrifty. I thought, hey, I could do a good thing and save a couple bucks at the same time. There's a little app called Temu.
Temu.
Temu. Temu.
Temu.
Temu. Temu.
Either way,
And I bought me, I was on the little app looking at podcast equipment.
Tricked you with that app.
Saw a good deal. It's a great deal.
Want to get % off? And you're like, you get that.
You get a
And then you're trapped.
microphone. You get the arm for it.
Mm-hmm.
And you even get a little voice box thingamadoodle. I'm old. I don't know what it's called.
Right.
$30. That's great.
Oh, wow.
But that's what you heard last week on the episode is all the snap, crackle, and popping, the fading, and you couldn't hear the
Spent
jokes.
$30 on cereal.
I should have.
It's okay. Now you know. It's okay because you
I
learned.
should have went and bought crack.
Right?
Probably had a better time.
The cracks would have been better. So, well, Fred, I accept your public apology. Everyone
Thank
does.
you.
We've all made that
Thank you.
mistake.
Mhm.
And it's hard to tell, just to defend ourselves. And you probably, any listeners of the show probably have their own podcast too. So you know how it is with your podcast, where sometimes shit just doesn't work until it's too late. And you realize, too late.
Too late.
So, and that's why we record 4 hours every week and give you the best hour.
Yes.
And it's blended so well you can't even tell.
And that's why normally I'm like, hey, great job,
Seamless.
Allan. Yeah, seamless transitions and whatnot,
Yeah.
but not tonight. Or not last week anyway. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, Fred.
Yep.
So thank you.
On to the next one.
Thank you for remaining an honorable man and blaming it on the Chinese.
Got to be honorable.
Which is how I heard that.
That's how I heard it. You blame Temu for it.
Fred, that's going to help you a lot when you run for government. In a
they
couple
say
years.
they say you get what you pay for.
That's
so,
true.
Like, I guess
True.
I got what I paid for.
It's true. And that's why, and that's kind of the theme of our show too. Is you get what you pay for,
What you
which
pay
is nothing.
Nothing.
So you get nothing.
You get
But
and
you love it.
like it.
That's right. You will love it. Well, someone loved it enough, Fred, to request that we start doing a new segment. And this is true. Someone requested that we start doing a new segment. Yeah, I don't understand why they reached out. I'm not going to use their name.
What you want? You got to get the people.
They
shout them out. Shout them out.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it because if I do, it's going to be embarrassing for the show. Right. Adolf Hitler Jr. requested that we do this. No,
It's AFJ. Oh man.
no, that's right. Yeah. So anyway, someone said, "Hey, you know what I enjoy is I love hearing Fred and Allan and my take on moral quandaries. We did it with Landon a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So he's this person because I don't want to misidentify their gender. I'm not.
Shout about.
I can't because they could be in federal witness protection, and this could blow the whole case.
It's
The Mendoza murders will remain
Mayor of
unsolved.
Greenville, Knox White.
That's right.
Listens to the podcast.
It's that guy who the other guy bought Trap Church and painted it pink because he slept with his wife. That's who it is.
Trap Church guy.
Yeah, Trap Church.
Trap Church guy.
Yeah, so thanks, Trap Church guy. We love you.
Thanks,
Friend of the
Trap Church
show.
guy.
Friend of the show. If you don't know what we're talking about, Google Trap Church or Trap Church,
Trap
Greenville,
Church.
South Carolina, and you'll see it. It's delicious.
Yes, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they said you should start doing one moral quandary every week. And I said, you know what? We might be able to do that.
Unos Mortal Quandary.
Maybe. I'm not making any promises, but we're doing one this week, Fred.
We're doing it.
And this one comes from our friends on Facebook. And I will not shout out the person because I don't want to identify them. It's a whole
They
thing.
probably want you to. They'd be like,
No,
"Man,
and that's
you
why we're not
cool,
going to do
man.
it. If they want to do it,
shouted me out, man.
yeah, but if they want us to do it, we can't do it because then they get what they want and we don't get what we want, which is to ruin their day.
You can't always get what you want.
No, but if you try sometimes, Fred,
Get what
just
you
might
need.
find you get a moral quandary of the week.
There you go.
All right, so here you go. I'm going to read this verbatim, and then that was a really good way to bring it back.
The classic music is killing me.
It's great.
Yeah, what's a moral quandary?
Right. It's a more classically moral content. Okay, so let's see. So this evening, evening at Target on the Fairview Road, we came out after shopping for a short time to a gift bag of candy and a note. I can't do it. Okay, with candy and a note wishing us God's blessings tied onto the driver's side handle of our car.
Oh,
Okay, so
That's
let
weird.
me read that again. So you hear this evening, walking outside of a Target store, we
Mhm.
not a sponsor. We came out of shopping for a short time to a gift of a bag of candy and a note wishing us the blessings of God, tied on to the driver's side handle. So, okay. All right. So now you know the situation.
Right.
Put yourself in
Yeah.
these boots.
Okay.
This is what happened to this person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My prepared husband took out gloves, put it in the truck bed, and disposed of it elsewhere.
Well, now, why did he have gloves?
Where you get
No.
gloves at?
I don't know. He's prepared.
You sounded
wasn't
like
my husband.
He sounded like Regis there for a second.
I don't
know.
Gelman, why did you get the gloves? Where'd you get the gloves? Is this
O.J. Simpson?
Is this your final moral quandary of the week? Anyway, so but okay, so we want to think it was a kind gesture, but
Right.
we aren't taking chances. If you were a nice person trying to bless someone, we appreciate your heart. But these days, maybe it's best not to leave things on people's cars. And if you aren't nice, well, please reconsider your choices.
I bet if he left $100, they wouldn't have put on gloves and disposed of it elsewhere.
Oh, hell no.
Well, that's what I'm
man.
wondering. So, Fred, what would you do in that? Let's say Fred, first of all, and I think we've done this a couple years ago, but I don't remember. So we'll make it quick. What is your favorite candy bar? Like, what is the one that you steal out of your kids and you're like, this is my shit?
Snickers.
Okay, great. Great candy bar.
Snickers.
Yeah, you stole a bunch of it already.
I know
yeah,
Allan's.
I
Yeah, and I know Allan's are Reese cup. Or
Reese cup.
Mine are also Reese cups. Or I found out recently.
I think
Nestle
Snickers is King Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Snickers
you get
are
a Snickers bar, like you get
Kit
Snickers
Kats are
bar
good
in your
too,
bag. That's like, oh shit.
Yeah, you got
Kit Kats are
some.
number 2.
Yeah,
Kit Kats are
Kit
number
Kats are
2.
close second for me,
Reese cups are number 3. You know what I'm saying?
and that's
on
good. That's
my
free.
list. On my list.
That's how you do it, and that's fine. So let's
I'm a
say
chocolate man.
you went into
Right.
Target
Yeah.
because you were like, where else can I get a cantaloupe, also a pair of women's underwear, and a George Michael VHS tape? Only Target.
Oh, Target.
And they're all in the same aisle. But and then you came out hands full of George Michael songs,
all right,
and cantaloupe.
Yeah, you gotta have
Ready.
faith, man.
Yeah, and yeah, you were like, do you have faith? Exactly. Do you have faith that this person didn't sabotage you with 100 Snickers
I'm not
bars?
doing that. I'm not gonna eat it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna eat the candy. I'm probably just gonna pull it off the door and throw it on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now is that because of
I'm not gonna put on gloves. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, because that's what they'll tell you is that people will put on poison.
Right, they put.
Well, I guess that with the fentanyl, everybody's all.
Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody putting.
But that's the thing. It's all like, when was the last time that happened?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there aren't people.
They did the same thing when somebody put a razor blade under the door handle of my. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or like, remember for a while it was the gas pumps.
The gas
put
pump,
a heroin needle in the gas pump and you'll become a heroin addict.
Or if somebody flashed their lights at you, don't flash them back.
But like if I come out of Target, and I see a bag of candy tied to my door, first thing I'm gonna look around and see if there's other bags tied to
or is it just I'm the only one that got
my
candy?
car.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Now if I see more bags, it's just somebody trying to be nice, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
If you do,
but I'm still not gonna eat it.
If it's one bag, you're like, oh shit, she found me.
Right.
The candy lady.
The candy lady found me.
Poor babies walking slowly to the candy lady.
I shouldn't have said candy lady three times in a row in the mirror.
3 times in a row.
That was it. That's all it took.
Why they made a candy lady?
Like, well, let's make it.
Let's make it. Yeah, Candyman's wife. Candy
Same
lady.
thing. Yeah. She's like, I brought you some candy.
She's a bitch.
She's a bitch. Yeah.
I like to think the opposite. I like to think that she's
a really nice lady. Bees for that hoe.
Yeah. I like to think that she's a really nice lady who just drops candy off to people who say her name.
Can you imagine a candy man's old lady's like really nice, really sweet.
It has to balance each other out.
Well, she was a nice woman. That's how he died. Like wasn't he trying to date somebody and like they lynched him and tied the beads to him.
They tried
You know what I'm saying? That's how they killed him. It was over a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Always is.
Yeah.
Candy Lady, yeah. So no, I mean, I agree. I would first survey the scene, and I also think that I would notice before I got to my car if other people had candy on their things or not, because I do tend to look around just because I don't know. I know how to walk and look around, so I'm like I can look around while I'm walking. Situational awareness, Fred.
Right.
So yeah, I agree. If there was like a bunch of people, I would probably still not eat the candy because my thinking at that point is like, this is just old candy.
It probably ain't no good candy anyway.
Right. It's going to be fucking bullshit candy. Whoa. Candy corn is delicious. I love candy corn.
He loves the candy corn. That's
I do. I love it. I don't eat it very often, and that's why I love it.
Butterscotch.
Because when you forget,
the off-brand butterscotch too. It ain't worth the original.
I used to put make candy corn
that orange wrapper.
So we got a couple of 2 liters, and this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, like store brand soda the other day because it was right as we walked in, and the kids saw it, and they're like, $1 for a 2-liter, Dad. We should get one. I was like, sure, it's $1. Get one.
Yeah.
And then we got like store brand Mountain Dew and store brand.
I saw you made a face. Yeah, I saw you.
It's disgusting. It's so gross, dude. I haven't drank any of it.
I saw you drink something.
Yeah, it's so bitter. I brought it to drink, wet my whistle. And every time I drink it, because it's cold and wet, every time I drink it, it like shocks me into like fucking
something cold and wet.
Oh, it's so sour. It's so weird tasting. Anyway, so yeah, Alan, what about you? What do you do with the candy? Do you just like, pull out your knife and slice it off the door thing and like, no one's gonna get me?
No, actually, I'd keep it and throw it out the window, hit a homeless guy in the face.
There you go. Alan's got a plan.
I'm gonna save it for Halloween and give it to
Halloween. That's the thing.
No, I would have done the same. I wouldn't have pulled the gloves or anything, but I would have been like, this ain't cool.
Yeah,
I don't think it's just weird.
It's just the time and age that we live in now.
And that takes
trying to bribe people with candy,
and it takes a long time to tie something onto something like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, that's what I'm saying. If I was only in Target,
is it like, how was it? How
I don't know. They didn't show a picture.
They should have showed a picture.
They should have.
Like, because I want to know. Now I want to know how it was tied. Like,
see, I'm just thinking it's a little white bag with
a little bag. Yeah,
like they give you at the weddings, the little rice bags that they give you at wedding. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
So I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, I think I would have. I agree with you that like, as opposed to this lady, and as opposed to Allan, obviously.
And who
I would just throw it in the ground. I would throw it at the ground and be like, well, not my problem anymore.
Yeah, but that's not as funny as throwing it as a homeless guy.
It's not as funny, but you know what? It tells the people who are obviously trying to entrap me.
Well,
that,
no,
hey,
because
I'm not fucking around.
It's gonna have the note on it, like God bless you, and then you throw it at a homeless guy.
That is funnier, yes. You're right about that. Freddie's got a point. For the comedic value of it, I agree.
Like, it's gonna be hard candy too. Like,
it's those strawberry. I think it's those strawberry candies.
Yeah,
that always like half melted and then froze back together, so they're super sticky.
Yeah,
hurt.
He's like about to smoke. He just picked up a cigarette, but
my last one.
Wow! Damn!
Cigarette butt out.
Gets wet.
Then he realized
it falls in a little puddle and it dies.
No. But then he realizes it is laced with fentanyl, so he's a happy guy.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I love it. I love candy. God bless me.
Candy.
Like, I didn't know God was pro fentanyl. That's the thing too. It's like, that's even worse. I don't know, man. It just, to me, it was weird. But then it also made me think, like, okay, weird. So it's Halloween time. You know, Halloween would just pass or whatever. But when we're recording this, it's the day before Halloween. So
I'm telling secrets now. Come on.
I told him this time. You can bleep it out if you want. No. But we're recording this, and like that makes me think, like, does Halloween play a role in this? Right. As like, are you more likely to do it at Halloween time versus, let's say, Christmas? The only time I think that this would even be somewhat acceptable
is Christmas.
Would be like Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean,
and even
more
still,
so Christmas.
Right.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Who does this? What churches like
Not even the
reach
church
out?
would,
Yeah.
because they do the church do the trunk and treat, and you just go there and get the stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
You're
And
not
it
gonna
could have
do
been
that
that. It
night.
could have been leftover candy from a trunk or treat that
Yeah, but
they decided like we don't
somebody
target
did
as
that.
a central location.
Right, right.
I don't know.
Then, like, who's got the time to walk through
That's my thing.
Target?
How many people do you send?
Yeah, it's
Tie
like
those
60,
shits up.
70 cars in Target parking lot, man.
Right.
You gonna take, and then what if like you standing at a car tying shit to the door handle, and then the guy comes out
Like, what
and
the fuck
he's
you
like,
doing
"Hey
in my
man, what
car?"
the fuck you doing in my car?" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh, this is candy. This is candy.
Like, no, bitch, your
It's
ass
like,
is candy.
It's bubblegum and taffy. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, stand at the door.
Yeah, yeah.
At the
That
door
would
and
make
just
me.
give it to people.
That would make me more
walking out.
comfortable. I would still not get it.
Oh hell no!
But-
You ain't gonna stand at the door. Shit! You imagine you go out there and some guy giving your kid candy. You know what the fuck? You know.
Nowadays,
And he's got a
again,
van parked outside. You know.
That's
No,
true,
hell
too.
no.
Yeah,
free
like the
candy.
church van just has the sign on the
Yeah,
side that
church
says free
candy.
candy.
He's just
Yeah.
he's just giving
It's
out.
parked
he's
right in
trying
front
to
of
be a nice
Target.
guy giving candy. You know, to give no hell no. Don't do that. Whoever's listening to it, don't.
Great
my
idea. We should do
That's a great bit. That's
a great way to promote the show,
That's a
Allan.
great bit.
Like the Black
Free
League
candy for the
Collective wants their kids to
BLC.
eat our candy.
Like the van, you know, with the teardrop
That's
mirror
right.
thing on the window on the back of it, you know.
Hell yeah, man. That's how we roll.
White
It's the
pedal
only way to
van.
roll.
Yeah, white pedal van.
Yeah, exactly.
the
Yep.
carpet in
So,
Free candy.
free candy for kids.
We just had all this extra
Yeah,
candy,
right, for
man.
kids.
Free candy for kids.
For kids. Only for kids.
Oh my god.
They're like for 8 and under. They'll be like, what the fuck is going on? Whatever your proclivity may be, which is gross, no matter what. Reconsider your choices if that's what you're gonna do. But Fred, that reminds me. So, Fred, it's November. And I know we go through the whole year. And we love being what we would consider to be a podcast. I don't know what kind. I was gonna say like a pop culture,
like technically a podcast.
but I don't know what we are really, but we enjoy making the people laugh, right?
Yeah.
And after 50,
person.
most of us do.
Not
The
really.
person-
I just
I don't really
person
enjoy it.
laugh.
either.
I enjoy
I'm
hanging
being
out with my
honest.
friends. Fuck the people.
I'm being honest. It's fine. No, the people deserve it. The
No,
people
no.
need it, Allan.
Yes, people do need it.
People need it because things are crazy. Tomorrow there could be a brand new president. You don't know. Listen to this show either the day it comes out. Or
Well, it is going to be a
years.
brand new president.
There might
Yeah,
be
regardless. Yeah,
There is. Regardless,
regardless.
it's going to be a brand new president.
Yep.
either way.
Unless
it could
we
be
go-
Unless Kamala wins, and then
and
she
then
comes
Joe's
out
like,
here,
I want my
hey,
job back,
hey,
bitch.
this is what's going
Oh.
on, man.
Yeah, yeah.
he
Bill
takes
Clinton.
it off. He takes the
Joe-
mask off, and it's Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Hey, I'm at both
Hey,
of them at
Buster.
the same time.
Hey, Buster. Yeah. So anyway, so you never know what could happen, Fred. But one thing I do know that can happen is I negotiated a contract when we started this thing. And that said that in the month of November, I can almost essentially make us into a food podcast at times. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because November, it's all food all the time, except for some of the time. And then it won't be about food. But sometimes it'll always be about food all the time. Sometimes. So happy Thanksgiving month, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so Fred, here's my first tidbit about food. I have a question for you. What time, and Allan, you need to chime in on this too. What time do you think is an appropriate time to transition your restaurant, be it fast casual, fast food, fine dining, whatever you want? If it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or even breakfast and lunch, what time do you think is an appropriate time to transition from breakfast to lunch menus? Give me an idea.
Around 11.
11:30. Yeah.
See, I think 11 as well. I feel like 11.
11:30.
Yeah.
Which
11:20.
brings me-
11:23.
Or well, I'd say 11, 12, 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
You know,
That's right.
because that would be that's between 11 and actually I'm going to say 11 between 11 and 12. That's brunch. You can do a little bit of one and go into the other.
Well, let me just tell you that my friends and your friends at McDonald's have fucked everything up.
With that 10:30 shit.
10:30.
Yeah, 10:30 is bullshit.
10:30 is breakfast time.
Yeah.
11 o'clock is lunchtime.
Yeah.
I had planned. We slept in, cleaned up the house. Things were good. Kids were like, we want something. I was like, you know what? We've done all the things. It's 10:20. Let's go to McDonald's.
Matt's gonna pull a falling down.
No.
Did you pull a falling? Did you pull a falling down?
No, I did not. Not yet. Not
if
yet.
If his kids hadn't been there, he probably would have.
I would have considered it.
Pulled out the Uzi.
Yeah.
Like, I like this. Give me back my breakfast. But no, I was just like, damn it, man. Like, we all had planned out. We were like, I want this, I want that.
Yeah.
Then we get there, and I'm like, son of a bitch, man. Because McDonald's breakfast, in my opinion, is better than their lunch. Or dinner, for that matter. The Egg McMuffin is a great sandwich.
Yeah,
they got good breakfast. They got good lunch.
Best meals are breakfast.
I think.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with quarter pounder.
I don't like that little one long ass hash brown, man. That's not enough hash brown.
Sure.
Yeah, but I don't like their hash browns, so I don't.
You don't like the I love the hash browns. I love them.
They're good.
Like, that's the only thing I use my points for.
Right.
It's like a free hash brown.
Hash browns?
It's a free hash brown. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get a meal, and then I have to get me an extra hash brown.
Get that little hash brown. A little action.
Yeah.
See, so there you go. So, yeah, no, I think 10:30 is a fucking crime.
Let's
for
boycott them.
lunch.
Boycott only Bojangles. Only Bojangles breakfast.
You know what? I'm okay with that because Bojangles. The only problem is McDonald's breakfast is cheap, and Bojangles breakfast is not as cheap.
Dude, I like
much
Hardee's
better
breakfast.
Man, they shut down.
Hardee's near me now. Yeah, same.
Yeah, there's they shut the one down here too.
Yeah.
You know, I work in Charlotte now, so I gotta drive there. And there's one on right at the border, man, and that super bacon biscuit.
Yeah.
That's a fried egg.
We'll never know.
Yeah,
we'll never know, Fred.
Hardee's
was the best breakfast place.
Dude, they make a chicken biscuit that's about this thick.
Nobody ate their lunch.
Right.
But they didn't have to. They can shut down.
That's what they should have did.
You know, they should have just done that.
Yeah, I agree. But I love. Whoa, Fred's gonna fight one of us or an animal of some sort. I can't really tell. He may be ready to strike us.
There's a fly in here.
Flying around his studio.
He's fucking touching me.
Yeah, there's your other moral quandary, Fred. Would you take $100,000 right now to have a fly that does exactly what's happening to you right now every day for the rest of your life?
For $100,000 for how long?
The rest of your life.
Yeah,
all
but
day.
For how long?
All day.
No.
All day, every day.
Nope.
$1 million.
No. Just to keep bothering me,
to bug you every day.
Nope.
$100,000 for a year.
No. $100,000 for a year.
For a year.
A day?
To bug you. Huh?
A day?
No, $100,000 for 1 year.
No.
That's like, how much is that a day? That's a lot a day.
Yeah.
It's like $300 a day.
$300 a day? No. No.
$300 a day.
No.
That is, right?
It should be something like that.
Yeah, $273.97 a day.
No.
You wouldn't take $273.97 a day.
No. Like, do you understand? You can just be talking to somebody that fucking lands on you.
It'll never go in your mouth. How's that? How's that for a rule? It'll never go in your mouth or nose.
No, I can't do it.
No,
Can I kill it?
No. If you kill it, another one just replaces it.
No.
1 second later.
Like if you kill it, if you kill one, two more replaces
for that day. For the next 24 hours. It doubles.
Kill both of them, it's 4. Like,
right. It just keeps doubling until But if you double the number, you double the amount too. So
see,
you do
now you're talking.
Imagine.
You know what? I tell you what, the last day I would be killing the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like by the end of the last 24 hours, I'll be covered in flies.
Lord of the Fly, finally. I knew that book was good for something. So yeah, I don't know. It's just we're visiting. We're being visited by a fly. Ladies and gentlemen, fly is here.
Oh no, it's that damn fly.
It's very hard to hear a fly talk, Fred.
It is very hard to hear that fly talk. That fly is. Hey, fly, get out of here. You're bugging me.
Hey. Fly, do you appreciate jokes like that?
Shoo, fly, don't bother me.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Okay, thanks. That was quick.
Flies in the buttermilk, chew, fly, shoe.
That's why the fly left. He was like, "No, that's enough."
He's like,
That's enough.
that song's offensive to his people, and he was like, he's like, I may be 3 days old, but I know that that's offensive.
The history of our people have been passed down for generations.
That's right. my mother before my mother's mother, who all lived for 1 second.
Yeah.
They were like, don't listen. Anyway, so yes, I would not do that either. Probably, I would consider it, and that's the problem is I would consider it, and I would say yes because I'm a spur of the moment like that kind of guy.
Right.
And an hour into it, I would be like, I want to kill myself.
I want to know. This has got to stop.
I can't do this.
I got 3. Yeah, I mean, because like that's 365 days,
give or take.
That's the worst.
What if it's leap year? It's an extra one.
One day. Oh, God.
I hate it when you're sleeping and you can hear them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
No, I can't do it.
We tried.
Fuck
We'll find that
fly.
price. What would be your minimum price? $1 million for a year.
10 million.
10 million for a year?
10 million for 1 year. You gonna make it worth my while. If you want me to do some crazy shit, you're gonna pay a crazy price. Okay, yeah.
8 million.
No.
8.5. 875. $8.891 million after pre-tax.
You pay the taxes.
Oh,
yeah, you pay the
pre-tax.
I tried to sneak it in on him. So no, it's interesting. You never know. Yeah, everybody's got a price. No, I agree though. Like that's money I can deal with a year of frustration to be set up.
Right.
But the only problem is I think I would get like PTSD. And
like
after the fly left, I'd be like, the flies are everywhere.
There flies everywhere.
And if a fly ever did come near me, I would like shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
like guns akimbo with a bolt with the
dude, I wanted one of those so bad, and those things are expensive.
Yeah, they weren't when they first came out.
Yeah.
When they first came out, I think they were like $10. They're like $40 now.
I'm not paying $40 for it.
No.
I would have paid $10, 100%.
Just throw some salt in a Nerf gun.
Just throw the salt at the fly.
The kind you cock back,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. No, I just toss it at it.
You have to do it
like that.
You have to do it like a muzzle loader.
Like
you like put the dart in there.
You had to do it like a muzzle loader. Yeah. He's like, I got to do it like a muzzle loader.
Like you're in a prison cell and a pretty lady walks by.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
What was that? Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
It happens. That's how you got to attack those flies. Can't have flies around you. So, anywho, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back with more Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Sorry, there's some other audio coming in my headphones. Had to get rid of that. We're so glad you're still with us. We're so glad it's still November because we're so glad that I still get to talk about stuff. Anywho, Fred, we're off segment, with a sneak attack. I hate to say it, but we lost a great part of a great institution. Okay, damn it, I don't know if it is or not. Okay, so it's okay, Fred. So it's an institution it's an institution. The family is an institution in South Carolina for a specific thing, but this specific part of the family has been embroiled in controversy for years.
Ooh, the Murdaws?
It's not the Murdaws. It's the Bessinger family.
Who are
Messengers of Maurice's BBQ fame.
Oh, yeah, okay, that guy.
Unfortunately, more part of the sauce, the sauce bottling, and the business offices of the main location of Maurice's in Columbia, South Carolina, burned down over the weekend. Nobody really knows how, as of now, it started or anything like that. But and part of Piggy Park, which is where their main location is, they have like 8 locations. Their main one in Columbia is this one. It burned down too. So the restaurant's closed for a while. It's kind of an institution in Columbia. It's great mustard style barbecue sauce.
Right.
Best that there is outside of Bessinger's in Charleston.
Don't nobody know how it burnt down?
They haven't said yet. I'm sure there's probably.
I think it was fire.
Probably fire. Probably. Now that you mention it,
I know why it burnt down.
No, I don't think you're right.
I'd love to hear any theories.
You know what?
30 years later,
I've seen Goodfellas.
Just remember when you run for mayor. Whatever you say here, Canada will be held against you. Think of the commercials.
Insurance fraud.
Why would they do that?
Why? The money. You said that restaurant been there for
but
how
it's
long?
a profitable restaurant. I mean, like 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he's making
but
money
like,
over fist.
yeah, it probably was. But like, let's burn it down, get paid off of it, and build a new one with new equipment, with new tables and chairs.
You never know.
But I mean, everything else is new,
right?
You know,
at that
how much it's gonna cost them to renovate that place and get it, up to new code.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? All that.
True.
Couple million? Nah. Let's just burn it down. Let's leave. Oh, I forgot. I left the fryer on last night. Oh no.
You can't put it past them.
You can't put it past it. You know what I mean? It's business.
Okay.
It ain't personal.
So here's what they said. This is an official statement. Okay, so officials say the fire happened Saturday night at the Maurice's Piggy Park headquarters, which is in Columbia. According to the company, a driver at the Columbia Auto Recovery and Towing was driving by. Columbia Auto Recovery and Towing was driving by when the fire began and managed to save almost all of the delivery trucks and food trucks by pulling them across the street to safety. Firefighters and first responders from surrounding counties in the area worked through the night to contain the fire and get it under control. Right. The company said no one was injured, but the barbecue pits, offices, and food preparation plant facilities were all destroyed.
That don't make sense.
Oh, so this is like what this is their manufacturing operation.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not a restaurant.
Apparently the restaurant's okay. The restaurant is across the street from this, and it's okay.
That doesn't make sense. How'd the guy get the keys to move all the vehicles?
I wonder that as well.
Yeah.
Some delivery driver, or was it delivery for their company?
No, he's a tow truck driver.
Yeah, tow truck driver.
Yeah, tow truck driver.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to do with them. He just saw it was a fire.
Maybe he just decided.
Did he have something to do?
Dun, dun, dun.
He's the money man.
See, I'm trying to see if I can figure out what it says. They don't know what. It doesn't say that,
And that family's so old, they probably know everybody in Columbia.
It says 69 years. It was 69 years that's been there.
Yeah, that thing's 70 years old.
Yeah, but I don't think that building's 70 years old, because I mean he had the restaurant maybe.
Right. Okay. The restaurant.
It says this. No, I don't think the building was. But yeah, he said that it's there. They've been open for that long.
Yeah, they've been. So he probably moved around and upgraded his business and all.
Right.
But still, a tow truck driver moved all the trucks.
Yeah, you moved all the trucks.
That's what it says right here. The guy, he grabbed it, he picked him up and moved him across the street before.
He's like, "Oh, how convenient! They leave the keys under the visor."
Did he pick up the trucks and move? Because I mean, if he's a repo guy, he can move them trucks.
He can snatch them.
That's what it sounds like. Because they didn't say drove them across the street. He said moved them across the street. Like, so my assumption would be that
So he's got
scooped
free
him up and
barbecue
went on.
for,
Yeah,
he's got free
I
barbecue
bet
for a while.
I bet he fucking charged them for each truck.
Oh, I'm sure they were happy to pay it too.
Shit, he's a tow truck driver. He's gonna charge.
What was the address? What's the address? Did they give you the address?
1601
6969.
Yeah, 6969. Your Mother Boulevard.
Piggy Park, right?
1601 Charleston Highway in West Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, Charleston Highway. Yeah, I know where that's at.
Well,
That's in Columbia.
Charleston Highway.
Yeah, it says by pulling them across the street to safety. So he yanked them up and dragged them across. So it's a sad day for South Carolina barbecue.
Oh, poor Maurices.
Exactly. Maurice is dead. He died a long time ago. I have an autographed pictures of his, and I don't know what to do with it because it prominently shows a what is that flag called? The rebel flag.
The rebel flag on it.
Yeah, and I'm like, God dang it, man! Like, I can't. It's like in storage.
That's right. He did do the rebel flag.
Yeah, dude, that was a whole
forgot
thing.
about that.
No, that spot is that's the restaurant.
The restaurant's across the street from it.
No, it's 1601 is the restaurant.
Well, they're saying that's Piggy Park is that address, and that's
the restaurant didn't burn down. It was the
restaurant is fine. Well, says the restaurant across the parking lot was untouched. Maurice's Piggy Park added.
Across the parking lot. Okay.
Piggy Park headquarters, which is 1601 Charleston Highway in West Columbia. So that's what's going on there, Fred. It's sad.
In your neck of the woods.
It's sad because it's delicious, and I am sad.
I have come around a little bit to the yellow sauce.
The mustard sauce.
Yeah, but at first, no, I was
it's the best.
I was not a fan of it.
It's the best.
It's not. I like vinegar based.
That's fine, and you have your opinions. They're just wrong. But you have them, and that's what matters. I get it. Everybody has their own preference. I grew up on the mustard, so the mustard's always going to be my favorite.
Really?
Which brings me, Fred, to the thing that you and Allan get to do now, which is you get to blind rank some stuff, some Thanksgiving. This week, we're going to do blind ranking fall theme stuff.
Ooh.
So you'll see what that is. We have 5 things that are themed for the fall. And now you're going to have to blind rank. They could be anything. So I will let you guys decide who goes first.
Okay, well, blind blank from what, 1 to 10 or 1 to 5?
One blind rank. So 1 through, you have a list of 1 through 5. So I'm going to give you a topic.
Remember, Allan got confused on this last time.
It's true. So I'm going to tell him now. So I'm going to give you a topic, right? I'm going to say, for instance, butter beans. And you would say, oh, on a list of vegetables, without knowing what the other vegetables are, I'm going to give that a 3 because it's probably like middle of the road.
Yeah.
And then the next one, you know what I'm saying? So the last one, you'll have to have whatever spot is available.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys, I don't know who wants to go first, but I'll let you guys decide that quickly. Fred's going first. Easy enough. Okay. So number 1, it's too late. I already said Fred's going
you're muzzle loading again.
There you go. Can't win, Fred. Can't win. All right. So first, apple cider.
Apple cider.
Apple cider. 1 through 5.
I'm gonna say I don't like apple cider. So that's a 5 to me.
5. You putting that last one on the list?
Yeah, because it gives me the shits.
Okay. How about you, Allan?
I put it a 4.
4. Okay. All right. So you're going to regret that because the next one is pumpkin spice lattes. This is why you play the game. You can't shoot your shot too early.
I 4.
All right, 4 for Fred. How about you, Allan?
I'm going to do 5 on the
5 for that one. Look at that. We cleared it out quick. All right, next one. Cold weather.
Cold weather.
Motherfucker,
I would have put that.
I know you would have.
I'm gonna give cold weather 2. I'm not
hate it.
opposed to cold weather.
I hate it, but I guess I have to give it a 3. I ain't got no choice.
His least favorite. All right, 2 more. So Allan, you have 1 and 2 available. Fred, you have 1 and 3 available. Okay. Sweaters.
3. I don't like not a sweater guy. I'm a hoodie. Is you putting hoodies in that category?
I said sweaters is what. So I mean, I would say that's a type of sweater.
That's a type of sweater.
I would say so.
Hoodie.
Yeah.
Hoodie's a type of sweater.
One. I put that number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1 for both of you.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one, which for you, Fred, is going to be number 3. For you, Allan, is going to be number 2. Is leaves.
Oh fuck, that'd have been number 5 for me.
See, that's why you don't know. So, Fred, your ranking of fall things is sweaters, cold weather, leaves, pumpkin spice lattes, and apple cider.
you make me think like I like all these things.
Your favorite things.
Those are my favorite fall things.
And Allan, your favorite fall things are sweaters, leaves, cold weather, apple cider, and pumpkin spice lattes. There you go. That's what I always wanted to do that. And now you know.
And we did it.
So, Fred, it's Thanksgiving time. Fred.
Yeah. Gobble, gobble.
It is.
I'm excited for turkey. It has been requested unto me to bring back an old favorite and make a tofurkey this year.
Oh, yeah, you're going to do that?
As well as a turkey. I said I will, as long as I can.
Is it shaped like a turkey?
It is shaped like a huge poop.
It is.
Like imagine it's like a tube, like a sausage. So like think about a sausage, except like this big around. So big tube of sausage.
Like
this big around being
you slice it like
the size of an apple.
Like pancakes or whatever. Like pancake size.
You slice and
size.
and it has stuffing on the inside of it. So it is stuffed. So you chop it up.
How do you do that?
I don't stuff it. You just cook it.
You buy it like that?
It comes pre-stuffed.
Could you bake it?
Probably. I don't know. Fake meat. I mean, you just kind of have to put a mold.
Kit?
Yeah. I mean, no,
kit to make tofu.
You can make. Yeah, there are ways to do it.
Yeah.
To make tofu, like to make tofu itself.
Yeah.
Well, to make tofurkey or like an equivalent, like a fake meat equivalent.
No, he's talking about making the tofu itself.
I would probably use what's called seitan for that. Satan, yes, hail Satan, because that is a little more like chickeny, so it's got a little more like of the texture that you would want.
What's it made of?
It's made of wheat gluten,
so it's not gluten free.
It is the 100% opposite. It is literally
gluten
only
full.
The gluten.
It's gluten full.
Yes, it will immediately kill anyone who has seen
it. See what you did?
I knew it.
What you did?
Hey guys.
But this can't be the real devil. This has to be like the hippie version of the devil because it's Satan. So
No, that's my cousin.
The French devil.
Yeah, that's my
What's
cousin.
up, dudes? Who wants to party with me? The devil. I am the French devil.
Mourning. I have my pizza full.
Who wants to do a bump off the devil's dick? Because I am French.
Devil man, what's happening?
French devil is the best devil, I think.
He left.
French devil.
He left. He's like French
He's
devil.
like,
He went to go party with French devil.
He's like,
forgot all about French devil.
Yeah, French devil. What a douche. He never calls me back. He has to wake up and have a baguette
up his butt.
Up his butt. That's right. That's how he punishes people, with baguettes in the butt. Do you ever think about that, Fred? What if there was a devil for every country? Would you?
Right. Yeah.
Oh. I can only imagine. I can only imagine that whoever the devil is in whatever country you live in is the one who sculpted Dwayne Wade's face.
Oh
yes.
my God.
Because I'm going to bring it up for the listeners at home. If they would like to see it, here's a picture of Dwayne Wade and the sculpture of his face, which is obviously a video. Okay, there we go. So here's a picture of Dwayne Wade's face.
Is it supposed to be a beard on him?
No, that's Thanos.
It definitely doesn't look like. I guess there's supposed to be a little bit of a beard, but
that looks like Thanos when Thor stabbed him with the thing there. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not showing it. Hold on. Oh, share this tab instead. Okay, so Sephora event's coming, Fred, just so you know. Okay,
Look
so yeah,
at
here it
it.
is in all its
Oh,
glory.
God.
Does
Dude,
not look anything like Dwayne Wade.
poor
I'd
Dwayne
say-
Wade, man. You could see it in his face. He was like,
Yeah. It's like that what's the Fitzpatrick commercial? Have you seen the Fitzpatrick commercial where he's like, we're putting you into the State Farm Hall of Fame or something like that. They got that fucked up.
yes.
He looks like the Tin Man from The Wiz.
Oh yeah, the Wiz. Yeah,
That's who he
Yeah.
looks like.
I heard some people said he looked like
somebody-
Morpheus.
He looks like somebody stepped on his toe.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you son of a-"
He's
What's
pointing
crazy-
at it. He's pointing at his toe.
Yeah.
Apparently, the artist said he spent 800 hours sculpting this,
Oh,
Well,
man.
sculpting this whole statue.
Mhm.
Not, I'm assuming
Man.
not just.
They should
The
have
body's fine. The body's fine. You just got
Yeah, the body is
man.
yeah. I mean, that's cool. Like it
They
looks
should
like
have
a
gotten
guy.
the guy who does the ones at the Hall of Fame for the NFL. That's who they should have gotten.
Yeah, just to do the face.
Bust. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
the
he's.
bust
I mean,
guy.
he's more like suck it. You know.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like-
it just doesn't. It look like him at all though. Like it really. I wouldn't.
No,
if you showed me that picture
I said,
of
who
his
is this?
face,
Yeah.
I would never know that that's Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, no.
For those listening at home who don't know who Dwayne Wade is famous basketball player.
Yes, he looks like that,
And he doesn't look exactly like this.
dude.
That's worse. That's worse than what they did to the Rock.
Yeah,
That wax statue. Ah, look at that.
yeah. Well, the wax statue you could melt.
Yeah.
You know, he could be like,
Oh, wow, they made him so white.
Yeah. Oh no, it's on fire! It's on fire! Yeah, he looks like Mr. Clean, don't he?
He's so white.
have you seen the?
I'm
Rock?
looking at it right now.
It's
Yeah, he was white as hell, man.
He is so freaking white. That is ridiculous.
Look at that.
yep.
Again, I would
Mr.
not recognize
Clean is the
him
man
as.
behind the shine.
Yes.
I wouldn't recognize that as The Rock, though.
But
either.
you know, but I'd say if you just give it a little bit of color,
Yeah. Then I
it's
would.
not bad.
Yeah.
Compared to the Dwayne Wade one,
All you gotta do is just get in there with the airbrush.
Little air.
The airbrush good.
Put
you
it
know what I mean?
in the oven for 5 minutes.
yeah,
Brown it up a little bit.
that's it. But dude, Dwayne Wade,
Let it
man.
brown, baby.
Yeah,
Cooking
they
episode.
Dude,
messed him up,
you
man.
busted your ass your whole fucking career.
I'd have
Stayed
been
in
like,
Miami the whole time.
yeah,
You're the man in Miami, and they can't get your
Yeah, they
statue.
love you, and this is what they do
disrespect
to
you
you.
like that. Disrespect you like that.
Yep.
That's what they do to you, huh?
Yeah,
Can't-
dog.
Not good. It's crazy, Fred. It's crazy.
My
But,
kids saw this.
Yeah.
yeah. I just think, it's one of those things. Like I say, if you're spending that much time on it and they spent an ass of money on that thing.
Right. Oh yeah.
But apparently Dwayne Wade also okayed it and said, yeah, it looks good.
No,
he did
That's
not.
what they
No, he
said.
did
That's
not.
what they're saying.
No,
He
he
said,
didn't.
but he did.
No,
Have you seen
yeah.
I seen a skit. It was I guess James Corbin or something, and he did one of David Beckham. And they did a fake one, and he had like a big ass, and his face was all fucked up. And they brought him out, and David Beckham's like, "No, that's shit." And then the guy had to put it on the forklift, and it was like, "Oh no!" And
Yeah.
drops it, and it busted. And he was like, "Oh, thank God." You know?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
worried about most, Fred. Not that if we get a statue, but if our statue's going to look right
No.
for this. Because we're going to win the award, Fred.
I mean, how can
We are.
they did the Michael Jordan one looks good. Hell,
Sure.
the one in Philly for Rocky looks good.
Yeah.
Oh.
How
I
could
seen
they?
the Sam Mills one in Carolina.
Yeah,
That looks good.
it looks good.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't always be winners.
So they must have got to the C team.
Oh,
Well,
no,
that's what I
man.
say. That's kind of what happens is I think you in the hope of like, oh, this is an up and coming artist or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Plus, like, oh, he's cheaper than like the other guys. And the other guys probably have, I mean, truth be told, those guys probably have a million projects they're working on.
Right.
Because if you're good at something like that not a lot of people do, you're going to be busy.
Yeah,
Right.
but we're talking about you make time for, especially if you're an because they're probably looking at local artists. So if you got to be a good artist in Miami. And if you can't do it right, just don't do
It's
it.
unexcusable. Yeah, that was unexcusable.
Yeah,
I mean,
he didn't deserve that. It's funny as fuck, but he doesn't deserve it.
It is
terrible.
Not even pigeons are gonna shit on it.
Oh, he's from Chicago.
Dwayne is?
No, the artist Oscar Leon.
And
he's mad.
Oscar Leon.
Oscar. It's
He
Oscar.
should be.
This is the Oscar who did it. Yeah, he's like,
Stop being so nice and cute. I made it work. I wish you'd go away.
yeah, that's him.
Yeah, people have called him John Amos from Roots, Thanos, and even Frasier's Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
He don't look nothing like Kelsey Grammer. He looks more like Thanos.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you give them the lines on,
I do see
Grammer.
I do see the Morpheus thing, but
I see the Morpheus. Yeah, but I my case was Thanos, man. If he had the lines, it would have been Thanos.
Nipsey Russell from The Wiz. 100%.
So yeah, that's how
anybody but
this
Dwayne
guy.
Wade.
Well, okay, and here's the artist. Listen here. Let me tell you what the artist said.
What else has he done?
Well, let me tell you what he said first, so you can hear the bullshit amount of that he is providing us. He said to the critics, "There's a lot that needs to be understood." Oscar Leon said, explaining why the likeness of the beloved baller is slightly off. Leon, I assume, or Leon probably, pointed to the creative process, which involves coating the massive object d'art, which means art object, with a protective finish. I don't know why it says that. He says, we have to seal everything to keep the integrity of the sculpture, he said. However, that does create a funny little side effect of being glossy in areas that we are not used to seeing when we look at somebody in the flesh. He said, the Steeler creates a little bit of a misunderstanding to the eye. So Dwayne Wade, however, said, hold on, let me tell you what Dwayne Wade said. He said, I don't know a lot of people with a statue. You know anybody in here? Y'all know anything about the process of a statue? He rhetorically asked reporters on Monday. No one out here does either. It's an unbelievable process to be part of, and I'm happy about it.
That would be awesome. If Michael Jordan was in the crowd. He'd be like,
I know.
Bro,
yeah.
The thing
is not the lighting.
It's not the
It's not the lighting.
It's not the lighting.
It has nothing to do with the gloss, bro.
No,
like that's very much like
jaw, bro.
Yeah.
It's his jaw.
His
jaw is like
that's like their car. That's like them being like, "Look, I finished fixing your car," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, but there are no tires." And they're like, "Yeah, but the paint's beautiful," and you're like, "That is not the point." So yeah, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. I feel bad for Dwayne Wade, but that being said, he's still got a statue.
I mean, it's the same one that made that other one statue. It's probably the same guy that did the statue in Chicago when it looks like they're holding onto a dick.
Right. And if Trump wins tomorrow, is he going to commission a statue of himself, like holding Washington Monument like it's a dick?
He's like,
I feel like he will.
He'd be like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and the hands will be the size of human hands. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. So that's what's going on this week, guys. You got anything else, Fred or Allan?
I am good on it, brother.
All right. Please go vote. Do what you got to do. I don't care if you vote in the presidential election, but please vote for us on Post and Courier so we can win. This is more important than the next 4 years of our country. This is the literal rest of our lives, ladies and gentlemen. So without this, we're going to die old men. With this, we'll die old men
unhappy
with
men.
an award.
Yes.
We'll still be unhappy, but we will have won an award. Damn it!
That's right.
That's all.
It's a prestigious award.
It is, and you get we get a piece of paper that says something like they have it like the restaurant at every restaurant.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Look, we were voted best of the upstate, 1843." Like, oh, okay, that's weird. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next week with a brand new show, and we'll know who the president might be by then, and so will you, or not. We'll see.
Maybe.
And so will you.
BL. So I was thinking what we should call people who listen to the show BL citizens, but it doesn't work. So BL, see you in hell.
Yes. Yep.
Go vote for us, and I'll give you a sticker. Go vote for the president. I'll give you a sticker too. Either way. Night night.
Good night.
Peace.